Now, if you've got a tail light that's out, whether it be a brake light, a tail light, reverse light, anything of the sorts, you can actually change that yourself. It isn't the sort of thing that you need to go into a dealership for. It's actually quite easy. First step is you're going to need to get the tail light off, and different vehicles are going to have different methods of getting the tail light off. On our little Polo over here, what we need to do is we need to strip back some of the carpeting here. Just pulls away from behind the plastics. Then we see how the tail light is mounted. This has got a single thumb screw and then a few little clips on it. So we loosen the thumb screw and we can see that tail light starts becoming a little loose there. And we get that thumb screw all the way off. Next, the tail light's going to pop out. Don't use any screwdrivers or anything in there to try and pry it off. You're just going to damage the tail light and your paintwork. You should be able to pull it off just with your fingers. And by getting your fingers in there and prying it off, you can get the tail light off. Now, don't just pull it away because it is still attached with the wires. We want to unclip the wires. There'll be little clips that just hold it in place, and you wiggle the plug out. You've now got your tail light out. It comes in two pieces, so you've got the outer side, which is now the bit that's exposed to the road, and there's this inner piece that actually holds onto the PC board, and that also just clips out, and that will have your bulbs in it. Work the clips all the way around and pull out your bulbs. Now this you put one side, don't drop that one. And you find the offensive bulb, or the bulb that is blown, hold it up to the light, and you can usually see that the filaments are gone. In this case, it is our brake light over here, and we can see that it's got a bit of a black mark on it where it's actually burnt out. So we're going to take that one out. We've got a new light bulb here, and they're cheap. This cost under 15 Rand for 2 light bulbs. Shop around, you could probably pick them up for a few cents, in fact. Now, this isn't the sort of thing where you need to go and spend money to get the bestest and brightest. Most of them are going to do the job, and the cheapy ones, you may replace them a little more often, but they're going to do the job just as well. Now, pretty simply, like any other bayonet light bulb in and around your house, just take a look that you've got the pins on the side and they've got them lined up. Some of them are going to be a little offset, some of them are going to be a little changed. You actually want to take an example off to your spare shop so that you know which light bulb you actually need. I'm going to put it in there and half a little turn, and it's back in place. Now, fitting everything is just the reversal of the removal. So we're going to take our outer cover there. We're going to slot that in there, nice and careful not to damage the bulbs again. And then just pressing around the corners and around the edges is going to get it to hook in. Make sure that it hooks in nicely and that everything is clipped in. Otherwise, you're going to get a little bit of moisture in there. It's going to look like a fish tank in the back. Don't want that. Now, put the plug back on, clip it in, line up our clips, give it a push in place, and put back the thumb screw.